In the last 10 years, SNAC has provided fighter training stack supplements to more than 20 world champions, including Mikey Garcia, Demetrius Andrade, and Caleb Plant. If you're ready to take your fight game to the next level, the SNAC Fighter Training Stack is for you.
Victor, how did you meet Devin Haney?
I met Devin Haney when he was 15 years old, so I don't know what year, I guess that was back in 2014, and he actually came out to spar Shawn Porter. So that was the first time that I saw the sensational Devin Haney, and of course thereafter he trained with Remy Korchimny on the track and was going up against all the big dogs that were around at the time. There were many, Andre Berto, Amir Khan, Demetrius Andrade, and so he fell right in and was competing with the big boys at 15 years of age.
But the first time that I ever heard about SNAC was when my godfather Zab, when he did a training camp and Victor sponsored him for the training camp, and he had a whole bunch of SNAC gear. And I was like, damn, like what is that? Like, damn, I want some of that SNAC gear.
Well, tell him who that is.
Zab Judah. Zab Judah. He had a bunch of SNAC gear. So I was like, damn, I want some of that. And I never knew what it was. And then when I came to train with Shawn Porter, that's when I like put everything together. And then
of course, I met Zab through Nonito Donaire. So that all started when I bumped into Nonito at a Wells Fargo bank back in 2010, and then he eventually moved to Las Vegas from the Bay Area here, and then Nonito introduced me to Zab, and then we helped Zab, and of course he has a great relationship with Zab, and you know, things have progressed. I don't know how many fights now. I guess this third or fourth camp.
This is the fourth camp in a row
that he's come here before his fights, and you know, he basically is here because what we have is a one-stop shop, meaning any sort of medical treatment that he may or may need, and the track training and pool training and beach training with Remy, the hypoxic and hyperoxic training that we do with Mike Basil here. It's a full program, and we've got a schedule, and he does certain things typically with Remy on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then he works with Basil the other days and mix in a couple of sparring days as well. And he's had a great camp this far, and we're looking forward. We'll all be in New York to support Devin on September the 13th, and I'm very excited because when Devin wins this fight, he gets the opportunity to fight for that world championship, and that is the dream.
Yes.
That's his nickname and what he's been since he was a young boy aspiring to be, which is a world champion, and we have all the confidence in the world that he will not only become a world champion, but he will become the future of boxing.
Okay. And it kind of feels like Devin, we're at a stage where the young are eating the old in boxing. Mm-hmm. Do you kind of get that vibe that you're the young lion?
Yes, I do. It's like the new guys are, you know, starting to take over. You know, the older generation is falling off, and the new guys are starting to come in. And I'm that new guy who's, you know, ready to eat those older guys up.
And both of you, what are your Victor and Devin, the thoughts on fighting in Madison Square Garden? Such a big stage, such a big fight. What does that mean? 8+ years training together.
Well, this means so much for me. You know, this is, you know, a dream come true. I never thought that, you know, I'll be fighting at Madison Square Garden, you know, this early. You know, I didn't think it would come this fast, but you know, everything happened for a reason. You know, and that's why I came to train here at SNAC once again. You know, I know that I have to, you know, bring my all, bring my everything, and I came here and I'm putting in work. And come September 13th, I'm gonna put on a great performance.
In closing, you know, somebody asked me recently what was a funny story that I knew about Devin. And when I thought back, probably the funniest moment was one day on the track with Remy. He was out there with, among other elites, Demetrius Andrade, and they were very competitive. And at one point, the training got so intense that Boo Boo started puking in the garbage can. And Devin was saying, "Bring the cameras, get him on camera, film this. I need to send this out." So he there's a lot of smack talk that goes on, during the competition of training, and he's been hanging tough and equal to or better than some of the greatest fighters in the world today. And I'm very proud of him and know that his future is extremely bright.
I guess I'll ask this to Devin. Rarely do people get to say in front of to someone that's helped them out. What can you tell Victor? How much he's helped you over the last 4 fights, or just explain to the people watching this video.
Oh, Victor has helped me, tremendously. Before those 4 fights ago, I was telling Victor everything that I was doing, and as far as training and the food and my how much water I was drinking and everything. And he told me I was doing everything wrong, and I was like, I've been doing this, pretty much my whole boxing career. How am I doing everything wrong? I couldn't understand when he tested my blood. I wasn't that bad, but it wasn't the right way to be doing it. So when I found that out, I felt like and Victor started explaining everything to me. I feel like it took me to the next level, and my fights have been showing it. Every fight I've been getting better and better because I've been getting more. I've been understanding the protocol more and more, and I've been following what Victor has been telling me more and more, and my performances have been showing.
To wrap things up, everybody please tune in to see Devin Haney, the Dream, win his opportunity to fight for a world championship September the 13th. I'm Victor Conti.
I'm Devin Haney.
And we're Snack Strong.